we are just going to take the next few minutes and we are going to talk about a brand that has been trending on Google. It has been trending on social media. They sold about $3 billion in one country and just came to North America. And I will tell you, timing is to direct sales like location is to real estate. You can make a lot of money when you partner with the right trends. Now, when you are looking at a company and investigating it, I will tell you there's 5 things that you want to look for. There's 5 indicators. And so I'm going to share with you what those 5 things are. They're 5 simple things where if you're looking at a company or an investment and they check all 5 of these boxes, then I would do a deeper dive and I'd say you're on the right track if it checks all 5. So for me, I had a friend of mine who's like an industry insider reach out to me and she said that, Bree, there's a company that did almost $3 billion and just came to North America. Well, that's a clue, you guys. When a company does that much in a country the size of the state of Indiana, that's a big clue. So of course I wanted to learn more. And one of the indicators that I look at when I'm evaluating a company is the innovation. Because here's what I'm going to tell you about this is that when you can partner with a disruptive product, okay? A disruptive product is like it's all of a sudden changing the way that we buy, the way that we spend our money. But if you can actually target a disruptive category, that's where you can make a lot of money. We saw this happen. Netflix disrupted the way that we watch movies. Uber disrupted the way that we take a taxi. We saw this happen. Apple really disrupted the way that we use smartphones and smart technology. And I am telling you, Korean skincare is disrupting the way that we buy skincare because it is changing our skin in such a profound way that the search for Korean skincare in North America alone is up over 350%. They are really setting the bar for what the standards are. Now, this is a brand that we're going to be talking about. You can see these are some of the different product lines. But what I'm going to share with you is, if you didn't know this, Korea is actually to skincare like Paris is to fashion. It's the skincare capital of the world. All of the best products come out of there. And in the hardest market in the entire world to go #1 in, they became the #1 searched for K-beauty brand in Korea. In fact, they sold 40 million jars of this alone. This is the dermatology cream. Now, I'm going to put this into perspective for you. So do we all know Selena Gomez? She she owns the Rare Beauty line at Sephora. It's a makeup line. She disrupted the makeup industry when she sold 3 million units of her makeup, and now she's a billionaire. They sold 40 million jars of this in a country the size of the state of Indiana because it works, because people saw results. You will see results in just 5 days. So this was already number 22 on the DSN list before it even came to North America. And so when I was researching these products, you want to look at innovation and look at a few different things. What are the barriers to entry? Can other people copy this product? Well, what I found out, the story behind it was the #1 product formulator in Asia. He is the guy that creates innovative home run products. And he was actually researching something called tiger grass because tigers would roll around in this because it would heal their wounds faster. Well, when he was researching this, he actually developed his own strain and technology of it. And you can see here, there's some visuals here. This is actually their brand video. They hired the producers who make videos for Toyota, paid them $800,000 to make this one video for North America. Well, when he was creating his own innovation technology, he actually even patented a species of plant, which is extremely hard to do. It takes about 3 years to get a patent on a species like that. Well, he has 12 different patents on the skincare alone, and there's 18 years of exclusivity with his product line. No one can duplicate this for the next 18 years. You're not going to see this pop up anywhere else. So that was a big one for me. So The other thing that was interesting is that this actually does things that regular skincare cannot do. You want to look for something, one, where people are going to see results very quickly. You're going to see results in 5 days, but also, two, what does it do differently that other products can't do? Yes, they have the 12 different patents on the skincare, but this is a cosmeceutical that does things that regular skincare cannot do. What it uses is a microfluidizing process that allows it to penetrate to the deepest layer of skin, and it uses a nanoliposomal technology. It actually heals at the cellular level from the inside out. Well, they actually took it a step further, and they even added in NMN. So if you don't, you probably don't know what that is. I would literally give a prize if anybody could answer what NMN is in the chat who hasn't heard of it before. But what it does is it actually stimulates your body's ability to make NAD. If you have heard anything about NAD, people are doing NAD injections on social media because NAD is basically what gives your body that youthful appearance, but it diminishes as we age. So they added NMN to stimulate NAD, plus the 12 patented ingredients, plus they added exosomes. Why are exosomes important? Because they are like tiny messengers that tell your cells to produce more collagen or to produce healthier cells. So it's basically what makes you like plump and firm. So the amount of good ingredients that you're getting in this product is why you're seeing results in just 5 days. So there's two different skincare lines. One is water-based, so it's really great for regular skin types. If you're sensitive or acne prone. The other one, which is in the white bottles, is oil-based. This is really great if you have very, very dry skin or if you're already using an oil-based line. But the good news is, all of these products abide by the European Union standards, which ban over 3,000 toxic chemicals. So does it work? Yes. Now you're going to see why they sold 40 million jars. In fact, I was talking to a master esthetician and she tried this. And typically, you have to realize with med spas and estheticians, they're taught that it takes 90 days to see results. And with this, you're seeing results in 5 days. And so she was saying, for what this does, I would expect something like this to cost over $300. And she said, I can't believe this is only $60. So these are my results on the left. This is my forehead. Thank goodness for this product. I really needed it. My husband is in the middle. You can see, I don't know if I'm more impressed with his pores or his sunspots. And then my friend Dina, you can see what it did for her rosacea on the right. Now, it also helps teens with acne. I love this before and after picture in the middle. Of course, men are loving the product. And then this is Paige on the right. This is more of a progression photo. This is after 5 months. You can see how it just took 10 years off of her face. So not only does it have, you don't want to just look for like one innovative hero product because every product has a lifeline, right? This has 18 years of exclusivity. Well, they have a whole separate hero product line that is also patented, and it's called Botolab. And what this is like skincare for your hair and your body. So this is actually going to heal the scalp. It's going to clear the sebum. It's going to allow the hair growth to come through. And then the skincare for your body, this is going to help with like crepey skin, discoloration on the skin, but it also grows the hair. So you can see here before and after pictures after just a few weeks what this has done for the hair growth and how after just one wash, it's actually healing the scalp. Okay, so we talked a little bit about innovation. The last thing I'm going to say on the innovative products is this. This is a collagen melting sheet mask. This sold out 3 different times. It's gone viral. This is 100% New Zealand collagen. Most masks are wet and they have preservatives in it that keep it from molding and have a longer shelf life. Well, this is dry, and after just one use, it's going to absorb 5 times deeper in the skin. You're going to have a 28% reduction in wrinkles. So, if people have a big event coming up, if they have, if they're trying to just get a jump start on their skin, we tell them to use one a day for 5 days in a row, and then they can use one as maintenance every couple of weeks. Now, talk about innovation with this. This is taking those patented ingredients, and this is Korean skincare infused makeup that just launched. Now, these are butter lip tints, and what they're going to do is they have collagen and hyaluronic acid in them. So they're actually going to heal the lips and keep them from being dry as it tints it. Well, if you've ever used a stain or a lip tint before, it can dry your lips out, but this does not do that. Now, this is my new favorite product. This is called a 4D cushion. What this is it makes your makeup look like it's been airbrushed or professionally done. Now, there is a brand called La Mer, and it's sold at Neiman Marcus. They sell their cushion for $150. This is like that, except it's like a filter for your face, and it does not charge that price point. I'm sorry, I would not pay that much for a foundation. This is $55, and it comes with a refill, and so it's going to last you several months. But you can see here, I'm going to show you. Now, we have a celebrity makeup artist that we work with, and she put this on. And you can see after just one swipe of the cushion, how it's like a filter for your face. It completely gets rid of the pores. And then, of course, you can see some before and after pictures here of what this does for the skin.